Well, there's a few recent announcements that are very intriguing fragrances. One in particular from Prada that I'm quite excited about, and I'm pretty confident I'll go ahead and pay full retail for that one. Very intriguing, and I want to jump on iFragrance Official's Instagram page and go over these with you. So stay tuned. So, of course, as always, make sure you go ahead and check out at TLTG.reviews since we're on Instagram. Shameless plug for my Instagram as well. So, iFragrance Official, and right here, the very first one. Also, if you're not following iFragrance Official, at iFragrance Official on Instagram, you should be. This isn't the first time I've done a video with this, but Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. Okay, this is a very, very intriguing fragrance in my opinion. So a new aromatic woody fragrance for men launched in 2021. It's a limited edition, supposedly limited edition. Bottle looks really cool. Note breakdown, extremely intriguing. Prada Luna Rossa Ocean stands for the courage to break out and dare to do new things. The composition is masculine and extremely elegant and is predestined for the modern adventurer who knows how to conquer even the highest waves. Fresh bergamot meets delicate iris and a touch of warm caramel, which gives the eau de toilette a sophisticated twist. Top of bergamot, mid of iris, base of caramel and vetiver. So, fresh, sweet, and I don't know how the iris is going to be done here. So, traditionally with Prada, it's a soapy type of iris. It's still going to be floral and powdery, but traditionally when they do neroli, when they do lavender, when they do iris, it's usually soapy, but the iris stands alone with no lavender, no neroli, anything like that to support it, to add a soapy nature. So I don't know if this is citrusy, soapy, floral, powdery with some sweetness. It might be something new. I'm not sure. It seems intriguing. It seems like a new DNA. I mean, it's in the Prada Luna Rossa line, but I can't really see this smelling like the base DNA because I don't even think there might be bergamot in the base DNA, if that at all, or the vetiver. But this is a very interesting fragrance. I am super excited about this one. This is the reason I decided to go ahead and do this video. I mean, this was posted 2 days ago from the recording of this. They tagged me in it and everything because they knew I would like it. I mean, matter of fact, let me scroll right here. Smelly Sweet, batch codes, GTS scent, shout out. There we go. iFragrance Official at TLTG Reviews. So they tagged me when they posted it. I definitely love this Instagram page. This stuff, they hit you with the details, and that's all there is to it. This is an extremely exciting fragrance that I'm probably going to have to buy at full retail. Now, a new fragrance altogether from Ralph Lauren called Ralph's Club. It's a new Oriental woody fragrance for men launched in 2021. This is an interesting fragrance. I feel like this is going to be a very, very masculine, man's man type of scent, even though it's a relatively simplistic note breakdown, as we'll discuss here in a second. But the description is, come together at Ralph's Club, where icons of style and culture meet. Elegant and irreverent, this eau de parfum is exclusively crafted from ingredients distilled to their highest quality. Fresh notes of lavender and clary sage are balanced by the warm richness of Virginia cedarwood and vetiver to achieve a long-lasting, sensual, woodsy scent. Experience the power of Ralph's Club, the greatest night of your life captured in a fragrance. Top notes of lavender, clary sage, mid of Virginia cedarwood, and the base is vetiver. So it's going to have a little aromatic nature up top. Some strong, I bet the clary sage is a real heavy player in this one, a strong herbaceous feel to really give that masculine, slightly green, spicy edge. The cedarwood, that's going to determine if this fragrance is or if it's going to please a lot of people, because cedarwood can turn off some people when it's not done well. They're claiming these are distilled, how did they put it? Let me make sure I say it correctly. Ingredients distilled to their highest quality. So if it's some very good quality Virginia cedarwood, as it states, this will be a very good green, spicy, slightly aromatic, woody fragrance. The vetiver's probably got more of a fresh, woody type of appeal, I would think, based on what I'm reading here. I'm actually quite excited about this one as well. It's a new fragrance from Ralph Lauren altogether, nothing in the Polo line, just something new, something geared towards a man's man type of scent. And then there's a lot of excitement around Scandal Pour Homme from Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's not just another Le Male flanker. It's something completely new from them. Has a crown. It's an intriguing looking bottle that, depending on the quality, could be cheesy, but if there's a little bit of metal to that cap, it could look really nice. If that Scandal portion's like a metal applique type of plaque, well, sticker essentially, instead of just a vinyl sticker, they could really go far with this. It could either come out really cheesy or look really cool for what it is. So until people get bottles in hands in front of them, it's going to be hard to tell. But this is an interesting new DNA as well. It's a new Fougere fragrance, so very intriguing. The description: Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal Pour Homme 2021 is a new aromatic pair to the super successful sweet honey feminine fragrance Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal in 2017. The male version of Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal has a strong character and charisma that the opposite sex will be unable to resist. Invigorating, energetic notes combined with the sexy sweetness, perfect for young men. So this is going to be your typical sweet fragrance that has that youthful appeal, which should appeal to most, as long as fragrances in the vein of 1 Million, that type of whole genre, Ultra Mall, Versace Eros. I'm not saying it's going to smell like any of those, but these sweet, youthful, playful type of scents. The fragrance opens with spicy, bitter fresh fougere notes of clary sage. Perfumers choose an unusual combination of vetiver and sweet caramel as the center of the composition, and essential notes of tonka bean spread in warm, exciting waves over the skin. The new fragrance for men, Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal Pour Homme 2021, will be available in 4 sizes. That's impressive: 50, 100, 150, and 200 ml eau de toilettes. The 200 ml bottle can be refilled to conserve our planet's resources. Perfume notes: caramel, tonka beans, clary sage, and vetiver. So this is another one featuring caramel and vetiver, but instead of iris, you have tonka bean. The clary sage is kind of a star right here as well. This one could be interesting. I don't know how the blend's going to come out. I don't know if it's going to be overly synthetic, but I feel like it's in that 1 Million family. It's not going to have the spice, but clearly it's going to have some warm sweetness. The tonka bean here, if it's a little slight powdery sweet with some warm caramel and clary sage, this could come out really well. This could be a beast eau de toilette. I have a feeling it's going to be a relatively loud fragrance for what it is, but it's definitely going to be a youthful, sweet scent. They're straight up saying geared towards the younger man. So it's going to be a youthful, sweet scent, but I think this is going to be I think there's a lot of people excited for this from what I'm seeing on social media posts across all platforms, and it's one that has my intrigue as well. I'm interested. Am I going to get it upon release? Probably not. Of those 3, Prada Luna Rossa Ocean is the one that I would like to get as soon as I can, and then Ralph's Club really intrigues me, and then this one a lot of people are going to be interested in. I don't have the original ombre leather, but straight up basic notes. 2 notes is all they offer here, some leather and some iris, because I did look at this one earlier, and this one's very intriguing. This might be the one for me. I have nothing against ombre leather, but it never put me in a situation where I felt like I needed to buy it. This one might be the one for me. So Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum, new leathery fragrance for men and women, launched for 2021. Spacious, independent, determined. Freedom comes from within the heart of the western desert, wrapped in leather. It moves forward, unattached to anything, through standing and open air. The sensual blend captures the heart of the precious iris to create a pure, sublime fragrance experience. Iris and leather. Simple enough. Is that telling us the whole story? Probably not. But if it's a buttery smooth leather with this iris, this might be a bad boy right here. This might be a serious fragrance. My gut instinct is telling me this might be the release that everybody talks about in 2021. I'm saying, you heard it here. I'm saying my gut, in my core, my instincts are telling me Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum may be the designer talk of the year. Why am I feeling that way? I don't know, but I do feel that way. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely as basic of a note breakdown. I mean, it doesn't get much more basic than 2 notes. 1 note would be the most basic. I believe this is going to be so buttery smooth and rich. It's going to be a delight that lasts forever and ever and ever, with just the right amount of projection, the sweet spot where it's not overwhelming room filling, but it's kind of like that consistent arm's length, maybe a little better, for several hours, and it never seems to want to become a skin scent type of fragrance. That's what I think this is going to end up being. I'm very excited for this one as well. It's kind of 1A and 1B for me with Prada Luna Rossa Ocean, on which one I'm more excited about. Of course, because they're both iris fragrances, they have my heart right away. I love iris fragrances. I made an iris fragrance. Can't go wrong with iris in my opinion. It's becoming more and more massively accepted across men's perfumery because it's a damn good note, especially some good quality Florentine iris or Tuscan iris. Man, so that's the ones I wanted to go over. We left off last time at Autumn Vibes. They also have Angel Nova Eau de Toilette by Mugler for the ladies. We might as well cover that as well. A new fragrance that captures the spirit of the modern woman. Eau de Toilette for the confident woman who knows what she wants. Feminine and relaxed. Angel Nova Eau de Toilette is for the modern day heroine who believes in her dreams, embraces them, and makes them come true. Inspiring Eau de Toilette. Angel Nova is a whole spirit. A fruity floral eau de toilette with citrus accents with 3 fragrances that merge to enchant and bewitch. Wonder Twist. A hint of lychee accord infused with a hint of lemon bergamot oil embodies the essence of Angel Nova Eau de Toilette. This fruity combination resonates with a light citrus scent and a passionate outlook on life. Super Twist. An infusion of rose oil and white magnolia carries the subtle layer of the floral fragrance notes. Delicate tones of rose oil reinforce the pure and sensual magnolia accord for a liberating and sensual fragrance. And then Power Twist. And the final emotions, strength and vitality sparked by the deep accents of Virginia cedar oil. Musky and sweet, this fragrance melts delicately to bring out a scent of promise. With its distinctive pink star bottle and its fruity and lemony floral note, this perfume for women exudes the desire to live. They tell an interesting story in this fragrance description. Perfume notes: the top lychee and bergamot, the mid rose oil and white magnolia, the base is cedar wood. Interesting. So ladies, this could be the hot new release for you. I'm not sure. I'll run this by my wife, see if it even intrigues her. Her next targets are the other 2 flankers from YSL Libre. So the Intense and the lighter one. I think it's the Eau de Toilette. So that's her next 2 on her list. But I'm pretty excited about everything here, really. I'm intrigued by Scandal and Ralph's Club. I really think those could be something special, and I am super excited about Prada Luna Rossa Ocean and Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Thank you, iFragrance Official, for having such a fantastic Instagram page. Make sure you're following them. Make sure you're following at TLTG.reviews as well. Until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. Are you excited about any of these? Do any of these sound interesting or intriguing to you? And sound like they might be something you have to add to your collection, or at the very least want to sample and try because they intrigue. I'm pretty excited about all 4 of these fragrances, to be honest with you. Like I said, especially the Prada and the Tom Ford. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these and you give them a spray now, no clue if you'll thank me later, because nobody's got them yet. But hopefully, I will soon. Have a good one, guys.